No, it doesn't go.
Of course. I was going to say it's Monday night, but it's not Monday night. It's Tuesday.
Yo, it's Tuesday.
I don't think we should talk about this.
What are we talking about tonight?
Might misunderstand what we're trying to say,
Today we got a message on YouTube saying we should put this on Spotify.
We did. Here we go. You ready?
We should have us on Spotify.
Let's talk about
diffusing.
Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that we be. Let's talk about diffusers. Let's talk about diffusing.
Or
Let's talk
diffusers,
about diffusing. Let's talk about diffusing.
Right.
Okay, I think we should talk about diffusing tonight.
What's your favourite diffuser? Let us know in the comments.
Good question.
Tell us which one you like and why.
Okay.
So what's your favourite? And by the end of tonight, if you have a new favourite, let us know that too.
It is Tuesday night. We're here with you.
Sorry.
Apologies for last night. We were driving back from Sydney. We were down there for Mastermind and a meeting afterwards, which was awesome. We were inspired.
Yeah.
I was really inspired. So yeah. Hence, it's Tuesday night, not Monday night. We are talking diffusers, and I don't know. I didn't know anything about diffusers before I met you.
You used to burn oils.
I used to burn oils.
Why don't you burn oils now?
Because it's bad. No,
I
it's
thought
true.
you were going to say because you told me not to.
Well, and there was that. Yeah, I used to burn oils. So my first experience of oils was before I met you. And I thought, yeah, I'll do something that'll make the house smell nice. So I got some, I'm trying to think what I had. I think I had Melaleuca and I had something else. It wasn't lavender. But anyway, I had 2 oils and I had one of those little oil burners with the little candle underneath and put in the water and away it would go. And I don't know, it did smell okay. But it wasn't the right thing though, was it?
No, so because basically when you put that little candle underneath, it boils the water that the oil's sitting in.
It does, yeah.
And then what happens is, because different essential oils have different what we call flash points, which is the point at which they boil and burn off or flash off. Therefore, if you do put that candle underneath and you boil the water, then the different molecules that are sitting in that water, they flash off at different times. And that's why you can often still see oil globules floating in the water,
but you can't smell
them because the lighter molecules, which are the ones that give oils their smell, they're the ones that flash off fastest, and the heavier molecules stay in the water. So that's
And interestingly, when you get to the bottom, sometimes if the water runs out, then you ended up with this kind of black sticky residue. And I'm guessing because the oils that I was using were not, they weren't bad oils, like they were expensive, but they certainly weren't Young Living oils. So,
but once again, it's to do with some of the constituents being left in there, and it's not the whole oil. No. So, and you're basically burning them, so they're not going to have that same, I guess. The reason why we buy these oils is because we want benefits, and you're not going to get the same benefits if you if you burn them. So tonight we're going to give you a quick overview of the different diffusers,
We've got
what
some
they
cool
do.
diffusers.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, and they are cool diffusers. Did you get that? They
are cold air because we don't want to heat oils. As I just said about the oil burner, we want to diffuse them.
Should I get rid of this notification that's just sitting there?
So I guess the reason why we wanted to do this topic was because Rick, the new general manager, made a comment at Mastermind about burning oils.
Twice he said
it. And the whole room just was like, So we wanted to explain to you the difference and why you should use a cold air diffuser and not an oil burner. So let's start.
To his credit, he did work it out. 3rd time he would have been stoned to death, but hey, there you go.
What's this one called?
Oh, is this the USB diffuser?
Yeah, so this is the purple one. It does come in different colours.
Yep. There's the USB bit.
So basically the oil comes out of that hole there in the front. There's no water goes into this diffuser, okay? It's only oil. There's a little bottle inside it that you fill up with the oil. And then you plug it into the USB and it just, puffs out essential oil. So it's best for close area. So it actually is really good for putting into your laptop at work. See, there's the oil bottle inside it.
I didn't know that.
You can also put it into your car, into a USB port in your car, and use it as a car diffuser. But it's really small areas. It's not for a big lounge room or that kind of stuff. You want to be right next to it.
Yeah.
It takes 1 ml of oil. And it can run for up to 20 hours. So, you know, if you're going on a long car trip.
That's pretty good value. That says a lot about so 1 ml of oil.
1 ml of oil in that.
How many
and there's
drops,
no water.
How many drops would that be? 5 mils about what, 85 to 100 drops? So
maybe 20.
Maybe 20 drops. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now, the thing about that diffuser, and one of the ones we're going to talk about later, is that it's an atomizing diffuser, right? Young Living sold 2 atomizing diffusers. If you know what the second one is, pop it in the comments. Let's see how clever you are. So the thing about an atomizing diffuser is that it actually turns it into very, very small particles, okay? Much smaller than an ultrasonic diffuser, very small particles, and therefore they require high velocity, like a really high pressure air stream or airflow, and a specialized nozzle to pump that out. Because the oils are quite thick and that kind of stuff. So it is an atomizing diffuser. Straight oil, and as I said, it requires a lot of power. Well, you know, like it plugs into a USB, so it's not huge power, but it's a very powerful diffuser in order to get that oil out, like turn it into microfine particles that go into the air so that we can smell it.
Do you remember those old perfume things which had the big bulby bit and it would go and they'd go psh, psh? That was an atomizer.
Well, there you go.
High, you had to squeeze it hard, super fast jet of air to atomize it. Okay.
All right, so I'm starting from, I'm actually going in price range, just so that you know. So that's our cheapest diffuser. Great little gift, as I say, for, especially to plug into your laptop or to use as a car diffuser, that kind of thing.
I'm thinking about the car, actually.
The next one is the orb. We use the orb for travel because the thing about traveling is you don't want to take a big diffuser. So we just throw this in our suitcase, and it has a USB cord. I should have actually bought the cord. The cord plugs into the back. So you can get the USB, and I just plug it into my phone charger, like the plug bit that plugs into the wall. So therefore you can take it overseas, and you know, it doesn't matter which power you're using. You can just get an adapter for that particular country and plug it in. It does have water and oil.
It's got 2 cute settings as well.
Once again, it doesn't have much
water goes in there.
Much water. It's 160 mils of water. Probably, like, ours is very well loved and used, so that's why it's a bit discoloured.
That is a bit. Yeah.
Runs for 4.5 hours maximum. It has 2 speeds, so it can run continuously or sort of like a on
puff.
Off. Yeah, puff.
That was what I meant. It's cute because it kind of goes.
So you put 5 or 6 drops of oil in that one. And the other thing is that you can actually get replacements for this bit here in the middle. I'll just show you. Can you hold that there for me? Yep. Just so that you know.
What do they call this? The wick?
Yeah, this is a wick, okay? So our wick's very discoloured because we've used this diffuser a lot. You can get replacement ones of those. So when you change oils that you're using in the diffuser, you change the wick and then you pop it back in the diffuser and pop it in the water, because that's the bit that's drawing the water up into the diffuser. And so therefore, if you've used something really strong in it, like peppermint, and then you go to use lemon, the peppermint's going to, or the smell of the peppermint's already going to be on here, and then it's going to suck up the lemon. So just so that you know, that's what that does. All right, so that's the ultrasonic. The next one I want to show you is the good old dewdrop, okay? So this is the dewdrop diffuser. You can actually get it in a premium starter kit when you get started. Or if you buy it by itself, it comes with 2 free oils, a lemon and a lavender. It's for a medium-sized room. So, you know, your kid's bedroom, even a bathroom, that kind of thing. It is an ultrasonic diffuser, okay? So the first one that I showed you...
Can I open it up?
Yeah. First one I showed you was an atomizing diffuser. So oil only, that high velocity, to turn it into the oil, like microfine particles. Whereas this one has water. You fill the water up inside to the top of the red dot.
Yep.
Okay. That little plate in the bottom is what vibrates. It vibrates very, very fast, and that's what turns it into the microfine particles that you then breathe in.
I think we're talking about millions of times a second.
Millions of times. Yeah,
it's like super fast.
Yeah. So you'd put sort of like, for a medium-sized room, 8 to 12 drops. If you've got kids, you would do less drops. Okay. Always remember that with children, you always use less drops. It actually has a beautiful little light bluey purple kind of light to it, and so it's a nice night light for your kids. It runs for 4 hours, so it's probably one of the less long. Like if you only want a diffuser that runs for a short time, it's it's only going to run for 4 hours. It takes 180 mils of water. As I said, 8 to 12 drops of essential oil in there.
Question: how do you stop it burning out? Like if it only runs for 4 hours, you put it on for your kids. What happens when it runs out of juice?
So our diffusers turn off automatically. As soon as they run out of water, they just have a cut off and they turn off. So
you don't need to worry.
You can't burn your house down. It's not like an oil burner if you leave the candle going or anything like that. Or the old electric burners. It doesn't work like that. It turns itself off automatically. So no
totally safe.
Worry about burning down the house or anything like that.
Okay, yep.
So that's the dewdrop. The next one,
that was the classic one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was
the one that everyone had.
Well, there was the home diffuser before that. Yeah. Who had a home diffuser? Let us know if you had the old home diffuser. Actually, my mum's still got a home diffuser that's still going, right? Wow. So there you go. This is the next one up in price, and it's called the Desert Mist. It's an ultrasonic diffuser as well. Oh, I didn't say what ultrasonic was. So ultrasonic diffusers actually break the molecules down into small molecules, not quite as small as the atomizing diffusers, but still pretty small. And the molecules are actually negatively charged. So what happens is it moves from a negative to a positive environment, and so that's kind of how it moves out of the diffuser and into the environment. So it kind of attached to the positive molecules in the air in your home. So it moves from this negative charge, if you like. It's kind of like electricity. Moves from negative to positive. So that's how it gets out. This is also for a medium-sized room, so great for your lounge, like a small lounge room or office bedroom, that kind of thing.
How long does it run for?
Up to 10 hours. It has 3 different settings. It can run for 6, 8 or 10 hours. So 6 hours on non-stop, 8 hours on a low, non-stop but low amount of mist coming out of it, and 10 hours on full. I nearly said steam, but you know what? These don't have any steam. They're all cold diffusers. You can hold your hand over them. Your children aren't going to get burnt. The thing about steam is that it creates mold in your house, on your walls and your windows, because the steam then settles on the windows and the doors and stuff and can lead to mold. These diffusers, they're all cold air, so they're not going to be adding any steam to your house. It also has...
Flicker.
Yes.
Say flicker mode?
Well, it has 10 different light settings. So it has a candle flickering mode, 2 different ones of those. It has a whole heap of different colours. The thing about all the diffusers is that you can turn the light off in them. So I mentioned the dewdrop earlier. Even with the dewdrop with the little blue light, if you press the button one more time after you've turned it on, it'll turn the light off, but the mist will still come out of it. And the same with this one, you can actually go right through the colour settings and turn the light off, so that...
I actually didn't know that. I didn't realise you could do that.
Yeah, you can turn the lights off.
I like the flicker mode.
Yeah.
It's kind of romantic.
I should have said about the orb diffuser earlier. It has a green light and a blue light, and they're the 2 different settings.
Yeah.
All right.
But you can't turn the light off on that one.
No, I'm just going to pick up the next one just so that I don't drop it, because this one's made from glass.
So beautiful.
So beautiful. Isn't this beautiful? I wish you could carry it around by the handle, but if you did, it pulls the top off.
It's so funny. That's what everyone goes for, and straight away it's like...
let's carry it around.
Paul Revere, or no, who was it who walked it? Oh, Wee Willie Winky.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So this is also for a medium-sized room. It actually has the same base in it, like the same motor as the Desert Mist. So therefore it has the same settings as the Desert Mist, has the same colours, runs for the same amount of time, and you know, you can do that intermittent kind of thing. But what I love about it is that it's metal. You can hear the metal and glass.
Yeah. It's kind of classy.
So yeah, it's much more classier than the Desert Mist. Yeah. The only thing is that obviously with the kids, you do need to be careful because it can, you know, you would hate to knock it over or anything like that. Once again, these, same with the Desert Mist, like you'll see that they even look similar once you take the lid off them. You fill to the line, like there's a line in the inside here, fill to the line with water. So like 8 to 10 drops of oil. It's ultrasonic as well.
Can I just give one bit of advice? Like with the Desert Mist and the lantern, because we were kind of caught out when we first started using this. We didn't know that the lid, you have to turn it on and actually twist it round, because otherwise you find that some of the mist comes out around it and it forms a puddle. So you just got to, when you put it on, twist it around to make sure it's on properly.
Lock it in, yeah.
And then away you go. It's that's really nice. Great for out. If you had this out on your outdoor setting or something at night, it looks really pretty. Okay.
All right, the next one is the bamboo. Now, some people get this a bit confused because they think it's made from bamboo, but it's not. The reason it's called bamboo is because it is designed to look like bamboo. So, you know, like...
really white, kind of strange looking bamboo.
Yeah, a lot, you know, like if you look into Feng Shui and, you know, a lot of, I guess, Asian cultures, they believe that bamboo brings good luck. And so, therefore, this diffuser is, you know, designed around that
I've
theme.
never actually looked at this before. This is really interesting.
Now, the thing is, it actually does have a warning label on the inside, which is, it says, you know, it's advisable to leave it on because it says, attention, do not pour out water from this side or you'll get water into the ventilation hole. Because how this works is actually by, like it pulls air in to help push the water out. So you need to make sure, that you leave that sticker on, so that when you are emptying the water out, that you always empty it out like that way. So I saw that Janice said that she loves the lantern, and Kerry's saying that the bamboo diffuser is actually her favourite. So awesome.
We've never used this, have we?
No, I actually had to pull it out of the box.
That's why it looks so pristine. Awesome. You'll
see the diffusers that we use a lot. And it's not that I don't like it, it's just that I have more favourites. So once again, medium room. The other thing is that it only goes for 4 hours. I do like my diffusers, particularly in the girls' room, like, you know, if I want it to go overnight. But they do have, what I'm going to show you next, they do...
Are we getting to the real good ones? Oh, the kids ones, yeah.
So we're going to talk about the kids ones. Okay, so you hold that one. Now there's 2 kids ones. There's a dolphin and a dinosaur. And do you know what? At the moment, the dinosaur one is...
Half price.
Half price, okay? So if you want to get one of these for your kids for Christmas, you've got to the end of the month to pick this up for half price. I know that Kylie's watching.
It's really
and,
cool. And really
she picked one up for half price.
Yeah.
So I'll just show you. This is the base. Now the good thing about this is that once you've got one, so long as you don't want to have one in the boys' room and one in the girls' room, but if you want to be able to swap them around, you can, because this base actually goes under both diffusers. Okay,
how cool is that?
So once you've got one of them, you can actually swap out the cover for a different cover.
Yeah.
Okay, so whether you want the dinosaur cover or the dolphin cover, hang on, I'm just going to show you the inside. Yep. So once again, water well in the bottom, you fill it up to the line.
Ultrasonic plate. Yep,
there's a line, there's the ultrasonic plate that we showed you before.
Yeah.
So you want to have the dolphin one. It also has...
Dolphins don't really make that noise.
Really?
They don't.
Okay.
Flipper was a fraud. Anyway, sorry.
So they have 2 different settings. Well, more than 2. I can't remember how many they have, but they have different color settings for the different lights and that kind of stuff. Average bedroom size. At the most, they go for 7.5 hours on the lower setting. Yeah. They take 150 mils. And probably in your kid's bedroom, you'd be looking at I don't know. We probably put 5 or 6 drops of lavender or RC in the diffuser.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that really depends on the age of your kids, doesn't it? A little bit, does it?
Yeah, so if you had a baby or a young child, you'd probably be doing 2 or 3 drops.
Yeah.
So anyway, they're those 2 diffusers.
I do put in either 4 or 5 drops for the girls. Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's
We're getting
go
quite a collection down here. Yep.
Oh, and I'm not sure which one of these, we've got so many down here on the ground, is the next one in price. But maybe someone can correct me.
Oh, I think it...
I'm going to pick this one up, but I don't know. Is it that one?
The Rainstone.
Anyway, let's go with the Rainstone. This is the Rainstone. Now, this one is actually handmade. Did anyone know that? Did you know that it was handmade? This bottom bit is actually ceramic. So if you drop it, guess what happens?
It breaks.
It breaks. I've seen people's pictures on Facebook of, and it was funny because I sat it on, we have a box that sits here that we normally put our oils on before we do this video. Yeah. And I sat it on there and it nearly rolled off and I was like, it's going to break right before
I reckon if you dropped it, 2 things would happen. One is the ceramic will break. The other is you'll start diffusing out of your eyes.
Yeah. So the lid comes off, you fill the water up, it has a little red dot down inside it.
Yeah, no,
because it's got water in it. Because we do use this one in our lounge room downstairs. Yeah. It has a remote control, so we can literally sit on the lounge and turn it on, turn it off.
What other cool stuff does it do?
Different light settings. I think it has 5 different light settings.
It's a classy diffuser, isn't it?
It runs for 8 hours, so it's another one that runs a fair amount of time. It's ultrasonic, but the best selling part, apart from the fact that it's sort of handmade and it's ceramic, is that it actually is an ionizer. So if you have a salt lamp in your house, you'll know all about ionizers. So what ionizers do is they put ions into the air, into the atmosphere. So they basically put energy into the air, and so this is what this does.
Are they negative particles or positive particles? Was that a bad question to ask?
I'm actually negative.
Okay.
They're negative, negative ions into the air.
Okay.
And so in addition to being an ultrasonic diffuser, it's also a negative ionizer. So
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, so there you go. So if you, like in our house, our salt lamp gets turned off all the time and then it becomes like this salt that runs down onto the shelf. And the other thing is that insects like to live underneath the salt lamp because it's warm all the time. Instead of a salt lamp, you can actually get one of these Rainstone diffusers, and that way you're getting 2 products in one. So you get that negative ions plus the diffuser. So there you go.
Did you say it's got a remote control?
And a remote control,
Yeah, that
all
makes
right.
it good.
Do you want to pick that one up for me?
I just can't believe how many diffusers we've got sitting down here now.
These are amazing. So don't forget to tell us which one...
it's like a car yard for diffusers.
Yeah, which one you've got. This is the Aromalux. So if you had our video a few weeks ago...
Let's close up on this.
You'll know about this one. So this one comes with a 15ml Thieves essential oil blend. So that's pretty amazing. Like, in addition to being this is the second atomizing diffuser. So I talked about the other atomizing diffuser. So the difference between the diffusers is that atomizing diffusers are essential oil only. They're more high powered and they turn those essential molecules into fine particles that then we can breathe in our homes. So Gary designed this one especially. He liked the shape. And
I reckon it's a cross between an Egyptian pyramid and Apollo 11. So I'm just going to flick that
Vicky
up
Pollard, yes, we're getting together tonight. We're late for coaching because we're still doing this.
Okay.
Anyway, so it actually has a couple of different settings on the back. It has an on-off switch. You can turn up the speed, so turn up the volume as such as to how much oil comes out of it. Yep. You can have a timer, so you can set it to run for, 15 minutes or however long you want it to run.
So the question, where does the water go in?
It doesn't have any water, it's oil only. So what happens is you get in, we should have grabbed an essential oil bottle. But basically the essential oil bottle, you put a little straw into here, and depending on whether it's a 15ml or a 5ml, depends on the length of the straw. And you screw the bottle you take the drip stopper out of the top, you screw it into here, you put it into the top of the diffuser, and then it just spurts out the oil from there.
So it's adding no moisture at all?
No moisture. So if you've already got a problem with mold in your house, then this is a great diffuser for you because it's not adding any extra moisture to your house at all. So
okay.
This is for a very large room. It's very, very strong, okay? So if, we've got the room that we're in now, it's massive, high cathedral ceilings, and it's quite, and not behind us, but over that way. It's a really long room. That's the kind of room that this is perfect for. So. And
how fast would it go through oil?
It actually,
if you've got a whole bottle on there.
I actually have that because I've got another sheet.
Okay.
That tells me.
So you're not gonna get your bottle of rose oil and go, let's diffuse rose today.
So it does 1.5 mil of pure essential oil an hour.
Okay, so it does use a bit of oil.
Yeah, but that's why it's got a timer. So you set it to 15 minutes. And the thing is, because it's so concentrated and so powerful, you're actually, you only have to run it for, say, 10 or 15 minutes at a time, and it scents your whole room. It's not something that...
pure essential oil coming out
that you have to run over and over.
Yeah.
As I said before, it can run you can have 15 or a 5 minute oil, 15 mil or 5 mil oil, and it runs for 10 minutes. Can someone send a message to Vicky Pollard and tell her that we are, but we're just busy? Sarah, if you're on, send her a message. All right. Okay.
We love you,
so that's the Aromalux. As I said, comes with a 15 mil thieves, which is a great oil to put in that particular diffuser.
Yeah. Okay, are we down to the last?
We are down to the very last
The
one.
Rolls Royce of
All right.
diffusers.
I'll pick it up off the ground. I've got to be careful because it's got water in it, so don't tip it up.
We love this diffuser.
Okay.
I love this diffuser.
This is the Aria diffuser, okay? The Rolls Royce. Some people ask what sets Young Living apart from other essential oil companies, and it's quality, even quality in their diffusers, okay? Like if you saw that, the Rainstone and the Lantern, they're really, really high quality diffusers, and so is this one, the Aria.
So go back to, there was a conversation that we were part of yesterday, and someone said, what was the comment about diffusing? They said getting a diffuser. Oh, everyone can get it. Oh, was it?
Diffusers are everywhere.
Yeah,
but
you can get a diffuser everywhere, but that's not really true.
No, because a lot of diffusers aren't cold air, okay? They heat the oils too much, and therefore they're losing a lot of their good qualities when you're heating the oils. This particular diffuser is the Rolls Royce because it has a remote as well, so you can turn it on and off. You can change the color with the diffuser. It actually has beautiful, beautiful music that was put into this diffuser. It's like I think it has 7 different sound, like 7 different music things that it plays, and they're all really relaxing and calming and.
This is something about this diffuser. Whenever we have it on, like sometimes when you have, do you remember when we did the meditation workshop? Yeah. Ideal for that. Or even sometimes if I'm at home working, I'll just put this on, and it's just got a great ambience about it. Yeah, instant calm. Yeah. So it 12 hours maximum. Once again, you press the remote to change the different. Rates at which it gives out, and I think it has 5 different colors. Takes 260 mils of water. So if you own a shop or something like that and you want a diffuser to run all day, then obviously the Lantern or the Desert Mist or the Rainstone, because they run 8 to 10 hours. This one does run a fair amount of time, but you do have to turn it on again. It has enough water to run for 8 hours, but the timer actually runs for 4 hours, so you need to turn it on again a second time, so it will turn off. But if you had a shop like this, it's just a beautiful addition. It's really classy. And the other thing is that often people think the bottom is made from bamboo, but it's not. No. It's made from wood. It's definitely not bamboo. No, it's made solid. Yeah, so it's made from wood, and the top is made from glass. So it's quite a really stunning diffuser. Yeah. We love our Aria. We do. So let us know what your favourite diffuser is. Did you learn something new that you didn't already know about diffusers? I did, yeah. No, I didn't know that the rainstone was.
He
an
probably
ionized
didn't know that
as
we
well.
owned this many diffusers.
No, I did know that. I did know that because I'm forever tripping over them. No, that was awesome.
So, anyway, hopefully you have learned a lot more about diffusing and about diffusers, and you're not going to go and burn oils ever again.
No, can I just say one thing? Like, you know, people go, it's great to have a diffuser. We were talking to someone yesterday who said, "Oh, I have a diffuser in every room in the house." I mean, you can have more than one.
Pretty much.
We do, but also what I was going to say is that it's a great thing to lend to someone. Like, say you had an old dewdrop diffuser and you'd got, you know, something else. It's an awesome thing to lend to people if they've never experienced essential oils. Just to say, you should try this. It's, you know, whether it's for the kids at night or just adding atmosphere or whatever. So think about that. If you got a sparey, think about who you might lend it to and just bless in that way, because it's a great thing.
Yeah.
We are going to be back next
week
Monday.
on Monday.
Are we going to be Monday?
Oh,
where are you going to be?
yeah, I'm driving back from. I'm going up to Mount Isa this week, so.
I'll just do it without you.
Yeah.
Can I?
Who'd like to be a guest on Let's Talk
we
About?
should have a
Who
guest.
wants to talk about something?
Yeah.
If you want to be a guest on our Let's Talk About on Monday night next week, let us know and we'll have you on.
You could be celebrities like us.
Yeah, maybe Viv Adams, because we've been talking to Viv a little bit. Maybe she can.
We love Viv.
Or Justine. Anyway, anyone who wants to be a guest, let us know.
Talk to me.
And because I'll be driving home, not from Mount Isa, but I'll fly into Brisbane and then drive home. So saves me having to pull over on the side of the road.
Any comments down below? We would love it. Tell other people too. Monday nights.
Yeah.
Join us.
Great.
See you.
See you guys.